Americans, research shows that on average we spend at least 87% of our waking time in enclosed buildings and 6% of our waking time in an enclosed vehicle. That's a whopping 93% of your life spent inside. You wouldn't think making time to go outside would be all that important, right? Common excuses are usually, I'm too busy to walk around in the park. I'm plenty healthy enough. Or, I gain nothing from wasting my time walking around outside in the cold, rain, and miserableness of the outdoors. But do you ever stop and think what the most common health complaints are? So, many people state that they're too pale, completely overstressed, utterly exhausted, or I'm finding it so hard to get through the day, I gotta take an energy shot. Now, to propose a simple solution, just get outside more. Spend at least an hour a day outside doing some sort of activity. To show the benefits of doing something so simple that can benefit your life, I'm going to use the rotary four-way test. Is it the truth? Is it fair? Will it build goodwill and benefit? Better friendships? Is it beneficial to all concerned? Now, is it the truth? Is it the truth that spending time outdoors helps to boost memory in adults and improve the ability of children with ADHD to concentrate? Yes. Is it true that something so simple as going outside does those things? According to a study done by Business Insider, where individuals were subject to nature walks and others were not, followed by memory testing, those who were subject to the walk scored on average 20% higher than those who didn't. Meanwhile, among children with ADHD, spending time in nature leads to improvements in concentration, higher test scores, and higher IQ. As studied by psychologist and author Richard Love in his book, The Last Child in the Woods, he uses the term nature deficit disorder to describe behavioral problems he believes stems from the lack of outdoor activity children receive while growing up. Next, is it fair to all concerned? I'm willing to bet that you and many others here all most likely have experienced this. You're working on something and you just can't seem to focus anymore. So you get up and you go for a walk. I can bet that when you got back, you felt a lot better. You were able to sit down, do your work, and be happy about it for once. We've all felt that. Tired, overworked, stressed out, and just seem to not have your head in the game. It's become a fact of life that all those states of mind are normal and something we as Americans just need to deal with. A 2009 study found that after going outside for long walks, people reported lower stress levels. To add on, a 2013 study reported that taking a long walk in a green area can put your brain in a sort of relaxed, trance-like state. The results were so profound that they were able to be recorded via EEG, I can't even pronounce that, I'm sorry. For some, lower levels of stress and happier states of mind just aren't good enough. The National Park Service in 2016 alone generated $32 billion for the American economy. That money doesn't go to some corporate head or an individual. The $32 billion goes back to the American people. Now, for cities and towns across the country, $32 billion is a large and rather unobtainable number. But put that into a public park, maybe a walking path, basketball court, playground, and a basketball court, and baseball fields. See, that's not expensive to maintain, and it's not expensive to put in. It would provide a city with means to make money if they hold events there, and the means for people to be social, kids a safe place to hang out, and a means for people to help maintain their own personal health. Furthermore, will spending more time outside help build goodwill and better friendships? In the 1970s and 80s, kids spent more than 2 hours a day outside on weekdays and more than 9 hours a day outside on weekends. In contrast, a study done in 2013 found that children today spend just 1 hour a day outside during the week, and on the weekend, less than 4.5 hours. That's approximately 1/2 the time that our teachers, parents, and counselors spend during their childhood. In turn, children have a long list of activities they would rather do. TV, video games, anything online basically. But as stated in social science and medicine, the natural world has long been associated with health and described as a therapeutic landscape, and a growing body of research demonstrates the benefits of interacting with nature for mental and physical health. We are now seeing record rates of obesity, ADHD, diabetes, asthma, and vitamin D deficiency that have been plaguing the health system for our young American children. Finally, will it be beneficial or concerned? Spending a little time outside naturally boosts serotonin in the brain and is known as the feel-good chemical and neurotransmitter. In 2002, new study, scientists measured serotonin in a group of 101 healthy adults. For 4 sessions, they exposed them to various amounts of sunlight and outdoor activity. No matter what the season, the ones who went outside always had more serotonin and were happier in their work environment. They scored better on memory tests, and they scored better for IQ tests. Some 1 million people on average every year go in to doctors to be diagnosed with chronic diseases, such as cancer and other things like that. Even incidents of several types of cancer have been slashed in half with a simple routine change. Now, I have used the rotary 4-way test to help show you how going outside can benefit your health, build your community, and be beneficial for everyone else involved. Thank you. Have a good day.